Welcome back, Pawdience, to My Cat Calling, the podcast for cat people by cat people. I'm Krista Moy, cat mom to this senior tuxedo king, Prince Gary. Say hello, Prince Gary. He's purring pretty loud today. We're back with another Summer Friday mini episode. Just a couple more of these to go before the end of August, when we'll take a short break for September, and we'll be back after the break with season 3. We've already started production, interviewing some amazing guests, so it's going to be a great season. Make sure you subscribe so that you'll know exactly when we launch our new season. And now it's time for our mood check. How you doing today, Prince Gary? He's been absolutely chilling today. We're filming this in the afternoon and he just ate lunch. So I had to rouse him from his nap, from his 7th nap today in order to get him onto the pod. So we're very lucky to have you, Prince. Thank you so much for joining us. Now it's time for our cat thread, which is a little bit different today. We've got a video clip of a coyote named Wiley that has been around the residents of Atwater Village and has been very brazen, roaming around during the day, chasing people and pets. Take a look. That's Wiley running after a cat. There's always been a lot of coyotes in Los Angeles since I've lived here. It just comes with the territory. But this particular coyote is being fed by a neighbor, which is causing a bit of a domestication of this wild animal and making him very comfortable to hang out during the day, and very, bold in chasing a lot of people's pets and just hanging out in people's yards, getting very, very comfortable in a territory that is not his own. And I've been seeing a lot of coyotes around the summer too. I think I've seen 2 or 3 during the day. One crossed right in front of me while I was driving a couple weeks ago. I'm not sure if it's the same coyote. It was in the area of Atwater. In any case, it's been really, really hot, and the coyotes might be looking for water or just ways to cool off. But I wanted to share some tips with people for how to keep your cat safe if you live in an area with coyotes. Obviously, the number one way to keep your cat safe is to keep your cat indoors all the time. Prince Gary never goes outside, so I'm very lucky and fortunate that he has no interest in going outside. But I know a lot of people like to take their cats out, either let their cats out for reasons, maybe their cats destroy their furniture or whatever it may be. But if you do need to take your cat outside, it's not guaranteed that on a harness it's going to be safe, because a lot of cats can get out of the harnesses. So it's really up to you. I wouldn't recommend that as a way to keep your cat safe, because even that, a coyote could just run up and snatch your cat. So that's not a way around the situation. So I'm not going to recommend that. But it is safer to have your cat on a harness if they can stay in the harness and are not easily spooked. That's obviously safer than just letting your cat roam free. If keeping your cat indoors is not possible, I would build your cat a catio or a space outside that's enclosed and gives them the feeling of outdoor time, while they can also be safe from any predators. And I know not everybody has the means to do a catio or, the setup, whatever. They don't have the space. So if you have to keep your cat indoors, there are ways to keep your cat from destroying all your furniture. You can invest in some really good scratchers, toys, just anything to keep your cat entertained and deter them away from anything they might be tearing up. Prince Gary's pretty good usually about not scratching furniture. His vice is scratching the walls, a corner of a wall or anything that's an edge he loves to go for. So if that's the case for your cat, we've tried just putting a little tinfoil on the area that he usually scratches, and it does deter him from scratching there. It doesn't look great, but it keeps him from scratching. As long as we like play with him enough, that's another way that you can keep your cat indoors more happily, is like play with them a lot. Try to get out a lot of that pent up energy, and that's going to really make a difference in keeping your cat able to be inside and keeping your cat safe from predators like coyotes, like Wiley the coyote. And also, just trimming your cat's nails is a great way to keep them happily indoors without destroying things. I feel like that's really hard for you. You could take your cat to the vet. They do charge a little bit of a fee, but that's, one workaround. There's a lot of tips online on how to like trim your cat's nails safely. If you start them young on it. I didn't have that option with Prince. He luckily lets me trim his nails relatively easily. He's pretty chill about just about anything. But if you need like hacks on how to do that, you can like wrap your cat in a towel. There's a lot of ways that people have been, I've seen people like putting a churu like smear on something on like the wall and having their cat lick that and then like trim the nails like while your cat is licking churu, something like that. Definitely just like encourage your cat to be indoors if you do live in an area with predators. Or if you have like an enclosed patio area where they can be outside safely, just make sure they're not outside at night, because that's like a main time for them to be susceptible. All right, it's time for our cat tarot segment. As always, I'm using the deck by Megan Lencott. Go ahead and put your energy into them, Prince. Give a little shuffle. Do you want to cut the deck, Prince? We've got the 5 of Wands, and this is a universal reading. This card is all about chaos, having to like compete for what you want. This week, your eye is going to be on the prize of whatever it is that you're seeking, whether it's, your toy, Prince, or any kind of goal that you're looking for. So be prepared that things might get a little chaotic. Things might get a little competitive. You might be like fighting for either attention or resources. Just be prepared that with great rewards comes a little bit of a struggle in order to get it. So it may not come easy, but it'll be worth it. That's our show for today. We're clocking out early. Tune in every Friday until September for more of these mini episodes. Be sure to subscribe to our channel, and you can find us on all social platforms at My Cat Calling. Stay cool out there, and thanks for joining. We love you.